couple of videos ago we talked about V760 mechanical keyboard from Patriot Viper, and today we're going to talk about, let's say, if it's really true, if it has a higher number it's better. This is the Patriot Viper V770 RGB mechanical gaming keyboard. So check the entire video to see all the specification details and if it's really better. With the new release of Intel Core 10th generation processors, and if you're familiar with the Still Legend design, then ASRock Z490 Still Legend is the right pick for you. 10-phase power design, heat dissipating PCB technology, XXL aluminum alloy heatsink, rock solid durability, PCI Express 4.0 hardware ready for your graphics card and NVMe drives, and polychrome RGB. Check the link in the description for more information. As you might remember, in the V760 we also had a wrist rest, right? And it was also magnetic, right? Well, this one is a bit different. Even though it has metallish parts on the side to get more weight on it, it does have 6 rubber feet as well. Oh wait, there are 6-pin connectors right here. What does it do? What does it do? Of course, it has an RGB. And you have an RGB line here with RGB Patriot Viper logo. Of course you can adjust everything, but this is really cool. I mean, if you like RGB that much, why not have it on everything? And it really is the same, well, it's the same material on the top. So V760 has almost the same as the V770, but it's RGB and it's a cool addition to it. You adjust it magnetically to your keyboard. You just press the pins directly to the pins of the keyboard and you get the RGB lights on it. When it comes to this keyboard, this is definitely an advantage to the past model because you have loads of possibilities and loads of additional key functions. On the sides you have an RGB lines, of course, that you can adjust, as well as the keyboard, because everything is synchronized currently and you can adjust it. With this keyboard you get additional functions like volume knob on the far right side, which can adjust the volume up and down or just mute it with a single click in the middle. Right on the left side from the volume mute wheel you have the multimedia keys, which are some sort of a returnable switches which can be used for play, pause, stop, forward, backward, fast backward, whatever. And on the far left side you have lightning control keys, so 8 of them, and on the F1 to F5 you have the 5 lightning profile keys. And on the right side you have a 3.5mm jack. Wait, what? You have a 3.5mm jack for what? USB and audio pass-through port. So basically, guys, you have a splitter, you connect it right here on the far right side, and you connect your headset directly separately for microphone and separately for your headset. And you can turn it around as you wish, because it doesn't touch the ground without feet open, and extend the keyboard on, rise the keyboard a bit. So here you have even some written details. More basically it's just microphone and headset. And also, I forgot about this, you have a keycap remover. So the keys are Kailh Red switches, which have 50 grams actuation force and 2mm actuation distance with full key press 4mm distance. As Kailh Brown, the Kailh Red also have MX Steam and the feel is completely linear. As I mentioned on the V760, the V770 also has the LED above the switch, so every letter is placed on top. But I have to admit that the V770 does have a much better illumination of the keys and even around them. It doesn't matter if it's aluminum top chassis, it still gets a nice illumination on all the keys. On the far left side you have 5 dedicated macro keys. You also have 108 programmable macro keys, 109 key rollover, anti-ghosting, and full spectrum RGB. As I mentioned at the beginning, you have a removable magnetic LED palm rest, and that's about it. Since we're talking about these switches, let's hear the sound of them. As you can hear, they're not that loud and they're definitely not irritating, but I do have to say that the keycaps do leave special fingerprints on it, so I don't know what kind of, I think they're ABS, but they're definitely matte ABS. The keycaps do leave fingerprints on it, something that I personally don't like, but then again, you can easily clean it by wiping it off. The LED palm rester, let's see if it does the same as it did on V760. So, the bottom part of the keyboard has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a huge fifth one, and 6, so you have 6 rubber legs, and you have 2 when you raise the keyboard legs. Now the middle one is basically something like this. You have cell phone, mobile phone or tablet holder, which you can place it horizontally and it stays perfectly like this. If you're keen of using something like that, that's the way to go. Now when you're typing on V770, it has the same issue. It's too far from the table, so you do have to type like this a bit. But when you place the wrist rest, and I think that is definitely something they did on purpose, managing a wrist rest just to help you out with this kind of keyboard. Basically typing with the wrist rest does help you a lot and kind of gives you a standard position with your hand. Talking about the cable, it's braided as on V760, black and red, and when you go at the end of the cable you have 4 jacks to connect. So you have 2 USBs, one is for your keyboard, for lighting and everything. The second one is for the USB pass-through, and the third and the fourth one are basically these for microphone and your headset. So if you plug them in, you can use the splitter and definitely connect your headset and your wireless mouse and do whatever you wish just on this keyboard. Guys, this is definitely something different than usual with you. I really like the switches they chose, because the red and brown Kailh switches on both keyboards are really cool, really nice to type. Honestly, I prefer the brown ones because they have 45 grams of actuation force. These ones have 50, and the total distance, as I said, is 2 millimeters, which is quite alright. I don't mind 1.5 millimeters, but okay, we're not going to go into so much details over switches. The keyboard is really cool, definitely is sturdy, durability, I don't have to talk about it since it's aluminum aircraft grade chassis. The bottom part is plastic, but that doesn't matter. The wrist rest is a cool addition with the RGB lights, and you can remove it if you don't need it. You can attach it very easy. So guys, yeah, that's it. If you're into a full-size keyboard and definitely additional keys on the sides and for the RGB, for the multimedia and volume wheel, this is a keyboard for you. The link is below for the Patriot Viper V770 RGB mechanical gaming keyboard. If you want to check it out, don't hesitate to do so. And if you like the video, don't forget to click the thumbs up button, subscribe if you didn't, because, well, we have more stuff coming on this channel. Thank you for watching, see ya, bye bye.